And definitely an international event here with flags of both the countries of Canada and the United States. A beautiful post parade coming up, and we've got the first half of the Bob McIntosh stable entry. Maggette, #1, post 1, an Ontario bred, a surprising third in his elimination at 74-1 here. He's driven by Chris Christoforou, a native of Toronto, just 27, and he's the leading driver in Canada this year. Trainer Bob McIntosh 0 for 3 in the North America Cup, but he's won 7 O'Brien Awards as Canada's top trainer. 1A is entry mate Show Me the Money. Finished third to the Ponderosa with a final quarter of 26-2. Son of 1990 Cup winner Apache's fame. Injuries curtailed his 2-year-old season, but he has Mike LaChance driving tonight, who's driven 2 North America Cup winners. Safely kept, paid $60, straight path, $63.70. #2, Royal Flush Hanover. Mickey McGivern trained him as a 2-year-old and said he was one of the worst colts he had ever broken. A nasty horse who wouldn't train in 3 minutes. But once he was gelded, he muscled up this year. It was like night and day. And he's sired by Cam's Card Shark, the 1994 Horse of the Year, and won the 1994 North America Cup. The driver, Jack Moiseyev. 3, Sue Dawn. The little guy that could was given a 50-50 chance to live. He sprinted home in 26 to win his elimination. He set a track record winning his division of the Burlington, and driver Pete Wren said he didn't pull up any. Greg McNair, the trainer, was third last year with Run to the Bank. The 4, Nagano. This one defeated Goliath Bayama as a 2-year-old. Trainer driver Danielle Martin said he's gotten bigger and stronger since the spring, and his gait has improved. The 5, Goliath Bayama, Pride of Quebec, a perfect 6 for 6 this season, 2 for 2 at Woodbine. Trainer Yves Filion co-owned, trained, and drove Runnymede Lobel, who won the '88 North America Cup and became a millionaire. His son, driver Sylvain Filion, will represent Canada in the World Driving Championships later this year in Australia. 6, Buckeye Hanover. Buckeye all around here. The trainer and the driver, David Miller. And the trainer, Jim Arledge, was concerned he was hitting his knees in the elimination, so he made a shoeing adjustment. This was an orphan. He was orphaned at birth, was raised on a bottle, developed an attitude problem, but he's got his act together for this big event. The 7, Space Shuttle. First son of '89 Cup winner goalie Jeff to race in this event. The trainer, Ed Hart, a native of Greenwood Lake, New York, is known for his success with inexpensive yearlings. This colt was a $13,500 bargain, and he's driven by Wally Hennessy of Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. The 8, the Ponderosa, the highly touted colt, flew home from 7th to win the fastest elimination after missing the Burlington due to sickness. Murray Brown at Hanover Shoe Farm said he's the best-looking yearling they ever sold. He sold for $250,000, and he has John Campbell driving, looking for his 6th North America Cup. The 9, the Paper Wazoo, 4th in his Cup elimination and drew in by lot. The second time that's happened this year. The first time was in the Berries Creek, and he finished 2nd. Steve Condren, 10 Cup appearances so far. He pulled off the biggest upset with goalie Jeff, $93.60. And that's the field for the $1 million 1999 North America Cup.
Of the 15,000 registered standardbreds full 3 years ago, only 10 have made it.
Serious complication. In studies, the most common side of
racing, the stakes record right there, 150-4, set by Gothic Dream in 1997. Track record, Sudan, Teeth of the Dog, 150-2. Lining up behind the gate, a field of 10 here, and we'll send it upstairs to the voice of Woodbine, track announcer Frank Sully.
Woodbine in Toronto. All lined up on the gate. Championship final, North America Cup number 16, $1 million. They're off and pacing. Buckeye Hanover has come out fastest of all. Goliath Bayama is coming out with that one. Nagano is going to get a good spot along the inside in 3rd. Maggette follows up in 4th. Now there's the Ponderosa for Campbell, 5th on the outside. First time at the wire, and Sue Dawn strides through to be in 6th. Royal Flush Hanover is back in 7th. Show Me the Money is 8th. Wanting in line, Space Shuttle 2nd from last in the Paper Wazoo was 10th. David Miller first to the quarter pole with Buckeye Hanover in 25-2. Goliath Bayama working out a pocket trip position. Nagano is on the inside third. McKenny is fourth. The Ponderosa hit the 5-hole early. That may be important as Campbell tips him back out again. And Goliath Bayama is up and moving in the second quarter to the lead. Sue Dawn is back there in sixth. Royal Flush Hanover is seventh. Show Me the Money is eighth. Second from last is Space Shuttle, and trailing was the Paper Wazoo. Goliath Bayama made the lead. The Ponderosa charges to the top, 54-4 at the half. Pretty moderate second quarter, really, of 29-2. And the Ponderosa has made the lead after sitting fifth in the first quarter. Campbell has this one on top now. Goliath Bayama now back in second. Moving first over is Nagano. Look at the hole David Miller has. Buckeye Hanover is hemmed in from fourth. Sue Dawn sweeping up for perfect second over fifth. Royal Flush Hanover a closer sixth on the outside. Show Me the Money is seventh. McGetty eighth on the inside. Then Space Shuttle with the Paper Wazoo. The Ponderosa at the top of the stretch in Cup 16, 123-3. Three quarters. The Ponderosa riding away by three. Then the rest of the field. Goliath Bayama came back through for second. John Campbell has made the North America Cup of the 1990s his personal showcase. Here's his sixth winner of this decade. The Ponderosa defeated Goliath Bayama, Buckeye Hanover third, Sue Dawn fourth. Amazing track, stakes, and Canadian record, 149-4. Ken and John, when you think of the North America Cup in the 19th.
It's a $1 million bonanza for the Ponderosa. And John Campbell, Mr. North America Cup, given the trophy as the Ponderosa takes charge down the backstretch. They tied the track record for opening quarters, 25-2 again tonight. The son of Western Hanover out of the Cole Harbor mare, Daisy Harbor. Daisy Harbor was a top mare here, and this horse slowed things down. John Campbell backed the field down in the middle half and sprinted home, 149-4 stakes record. Goliath Bayama giving hot pursuit, and Sylvain, a great trip, but coming up a little short there.